6 months ago I was given this drone to review. It's the Spry by Swellpro. They're the makers of the Splash drone. With nothing more than sand and surf at the beach, this was the result. Disappointed, I gave it back and couldn't continue with the review. Today I've received the new updated, stronger Spry Plus. Let's put it through its paces. Good morning from Weirs Crossing near Stratford in Victoria. It's a beautiful day. We've got a lot of water laying around. It's a perfect spot to test the Spry out. From Swellpro's website, it simply says that it's the first waterproof controller and drone purposely built for the harsh marine environment, and you can take off and land with total peace of mind with toughened glass dome, and it's easy to fly. The screen is nice and bright. We've got a fairly dull day here today, but all the on-screen display information is really easy to see. I've been flying this one for about 10 minutes into its first battery. I've landed it fairly heavily from around 20 meters into the water. It's gone through and hit one of the rocks underneath, and this is the result. Let's continue on. We can still see how it flies. The glass is smashed. More than likely water's got into the camera. I don't have a video feed out at this point. Let's see what else it can do. Bit of wind, yeah, 15, 20 kilometers an hour wind. It's holding pretty good. We'll whip it into ADI mode and see what we find. It's actually quite responsive. It feels pretty good. ADI mode is where it tries to maintain the correct altitude if you let go of the sticks, but there's no GPS hold, so it's pretty much manual flight. It's really important, no matter what type of drone you have, that you get comfortable in ADI mode, because there's various situations like compass issues or satellite issues which will flip it into ADI mode. And if you're not comfortable flying in manual mode or ADI mode, 20 seconds time, it's 200, 300 meters away, and that couple of grand that you've just invested is now in multiple pieces. It's on GPS at the moment, and all I'm going to do is flick it into circle flight. There it goes. It's actually doing it quite well. And again, from circle flight just back to GPS, and it's holding quite well. We've got normal flight and we've got GPS mode. You can see it's hovering quite well. I'm going to flick it into return home and see what happens. We're beeping. So my thoughts on the Spry Plus from Swellpro. Controllers, let's start with this one. Really comfortable to use, and if you've never flown a drone before, I think you can fly this in GPS mode without any issues. So the drone itself, I actually quite like. It looks good and it feels good. I've been given 2 of them. I haven't paid for them. Have I been rough with them? Yeah, but nothing over the top, and it's the honest review you'd like. If I'd paid for it myself, I wouldn't have treated it any differently, and I would have got the same result. For a drone which is marketed towards the active sports person in the harsh marine environment, I think there's still room for improvement. The glass needs to be toughened. As we've seen, you can still fly it once that water gets in the screen, but without the ability to see the on-screen display or actually record your activities, you're just not getting what you paid for. Once I get back home, I'm going to see if I can repair this one and we can try again and at least have a look at the footage. Until then, stay tuned. So we're back at home and I have been able to access some spare parts. I've got a new cover, so we'll flip that on and we'll see how we go.